Hello, this is another guided playthrough of the Solitaire deck versus Deep. Surprisingly good matchup. This is in ranked. This is in Masters. Um, I've lost against Deep a few times, but I find that I win against them more. The win rate's probably closer to 60 or 70%. Deep usually needs some time. The scariest thing is for their deck is Maotai. If you notice, our deck doesn't run removal, but we're PNZ, and no one knows that. No one knows that we don't run removal. So oftentimes, just like Darkness, they'll try and yeah, I'm changing the audio. They'll try and hide my Maotai until like later on into the game. I'm not sure if they do that for this run through though. Oh yeah, this is the one where they had double Lure of the Depths. And I was very surprised by that. I was like, is that a bad hand? But then I was like, no, actually that's a very terrifying hand. So, but I had my Akshan down, and now it's the game plan. It is rushing to get that landmark through until he can level up. So I'm praying that this hits go through, because if this hit goes through, I can level up Akshan immediately with Vagabond. Now I'm waiting for them, and while we wait, I'm gonna make this a bit faster, because I realize I play games fast. So yeah, they played Maotai, which is terrifying, but I level up Akshan. Again, turn 4 level up is nice and common. Now what I want is draw. I need wait. Well, luckily all 3 of these cards are draw. What I want is draw, but also what I remember now is I need to draw counterfeit copies. I'm getting nervous. I don't have counterfeit copies yet, and that's the reason why I'm predicting. I find it. It's fine now. I'm totally fine now. But like, I could have banked 3 mana there, but I realized that no. I actually really need counterfeit copies. Also, that 1 mana landmark was never going to get anywhere. Ancient Hourglass here is nice. It reduces my landmark by 2 eventually. They do a weird attack here. They're trying to level up Maotai pretty fast by sacrificing their 2/3 as well. And I do get a bit nervous there. If Maotai levels, I'm pretty sure we lose. Always. We just don't have a win con anymore, but always go for the hit here. The 4/4, if it kills me, it kills me. Again, no one ever blocks Akshan. At quick attack, no, people just don't block quick attack, especially with our region combination of P and Z, right? We can lower the HP, and then it's just way too scary. So now I'm eyeing. I forget if I do turn 7 or turn 8 here, but I can also go in right now, and I think. Do I do it? I can do it right now. I'm pondering it. Turn 6. So turn 6, going in is more rare. I'm not as comfortable doing it just because it does require a bit more luck or just really good draws overall. I want to thin out my deck. I want to target a unit, so I'm pondering there because Maotai is just so far off from leveling, and I just wasn't too scared. I thought, you know what, that's the only way I could throw is if my turn 6 going in didn't work. In retrospect, after I played a lot more games after this game, I'm fairly certain I could go in that last turn, but I just wasn't under enough pressure. Although now I feel like I am under a lot of pressure. So I'm pondering iterative improvement onto the elusive, but then I think no, let's just do it right now. So it is turn 7, and here's the thing, they have to kill me right now. What I'm scared of the most is Atrocity, but I don't think they're just quite in range yet. Yeah, they didn't have they weren't able to go deep right then and there. So with the damage on board and with the Atrocity, I just knew I was kind of safe there. So I start going in. I predict. I don't find it. I don't find my other Warlord's Horde, so now I have to go fishing. I just have to get as much card draw as I can. So I really want Station Archivist. Station Archivist, you can think of it as a pseudo draw 5. It's like draw the most important card out of your top 5. So, yep, I get another counterfeit copies. Really happy. All I need now is to find Warlord's Horde. I don't find it in this predict, so I'm still a bit nervous. So now I just kind of just go all in, right? It's not safer to go to Rummage. I'm pretty nervous to go to Rummage, so instead I think to myself, well, I just predicted a, what is it called, Time Trick? Or, yeah, Time Trick. So worst comes to worst, I'll just use Time Trick. I'll just use a fleeting Time Trick. But I do find Sentinel's Horde. I also notice that there's a counterfeit copies over there. So snap that. Really happy. At this point, the game is over. The game is just completely over. The combo's there. I have enough card draw with Rummage. I know on the top of my deck, I know there's going to be quite a few Sentinel's Hordes. So, yeah. You can see how easy it is to get it once you have gotten, like, 2. All you need is 2, really. And with enough predicts and with enough draw, you're basically set, so. I predict. I see Sentinel's Horde. And now it is just a matter of leveling up Ezreal. So because I don't have the attack token, I do need to win with Ezreal. So I often check how far my Ezreal is. The ways to level up Ezreal are iterative improvement on the enemy, which is always really nice. Or Scrying Sands, which is the give an enemy -2 in predict, or Zap, Status Shock. Or Akshan's own champ spell, which is also nice. So I draw an Akshan. I'm thinking I might have to just go with Akshan's method. One cool interaction when you have Akshan down is if you ever screw up the combo, but you have Vault Breaker in hand. Vault Breaker is a 3 mana infinite card, right? If you have that as 0 mana and you are just like, I don't have enough draw, if you have Akshan's Landmark down, you can instantly get the Landmark down to 0 because you can just infinite Vault Breaker 8 times and that would get the Landmark down to 0, and you will also, you just get another Warlord's Horde. I've done it a few times when I realized I'm out of choices, and I was like, oh wait, actually no, I can have my Akshan attach, get a Warlord's Horde, and then just use the Vault Breaker not to win the game immediately, but just to get me another Warlord's Horde, which will eventually let me win the game. So moments like these, the game is over. I just have to find it. So I'm also nervous that they have 7 mana up, and it's the reason why I know I need to do Spell Shield. But nothing can really kill me, though, so. Ezreal's leveled. When I need to win with Ezreal's level up condition, I usually want to put him down a bit early because, again, you can't go fully infinite with Vault Breaker. It's only up to 15 times. So this is something that people keep doing. I don't know why. The only player who hasn't done this is a Spooky Karma deck, which makes sense. I feel like Spooky Karma deck players, they know their stuff really well, but I don't think they realize I have many more Warlord's Hordes in hand, but they want to pop the Spell Shield. It doesn't matter. I just get another Spell Shield, so. And I found Vault Breaker, and I do another emote just to say the game is over. Please. Please end my suffering. I don't actually want to press the button 15 times. The animations are pretty repetitive. I'm trying to chain as many animations as possible, but that's the gist. That's the gist. And there we go. That's deep. I think I faced them again later on and still was managed to get a win out there. So